What was the mindset like coming into a tight situation? Probably didn't know ahead of time you were coming into the game with the Tiger situation. Just obviously it worked out well for you. Just how'd you feel out there?
Felt really good. The game plan was just go out, execute, and they have a veteran lineup. And pretty much the game plan the whole night was just go out there and execute like we have all pre-spring and last fall. So
Kendall, another big game-ending hit. Is it just something that you have a knack for doing? Is it you just keep coming up in these big spots, but obviously you keep coming through? Just what'd you see on that pitch, and how good did it feel?
Yeah, felt really good. Obviously, you can kind of feel when it's a big moment in the game, but I wouldn't say I'm changing anything really about my mindset, anything like that. But yeah, put a good swing on it. Shout out to Dylan. We couldn't have been in that situation without him, and he, pitched his butt off, so it was good.
Kind of look like the outfield was playing pretty in on that. Were you aware of that? Were you trying to drive something deep, or what was your approach on that?
I did see it, but I wouldn't say that was part of my approach. But obviously, just trying to put a good swing on it and carried a little bit. But at first, I wasn't sure if he caught it or not. But I was just keep going. But yeah, happy it fell.
What was working for you tonight, Dylan?
I'd say the fastball, slider, and changeup. I felt really comfortable with those pitches. I didn't get to throw a pitch down the mound before because obviously like Brady went out, and we hate that for him. But like I said, game plan was just go out and execute and make my pitches. So
And also, Wiggins went down before the season. Who knows what's going on with Brady? There's been some other guys that struggled on the mound. Do you feel like you could maybe use this to build yourself a bigger role on this pitching staff?
it's not just one person. You know what I mean? It's everybody. I want to be able to step up for the pitching staff, of course, and I felt like I did that, and I want to keep doing that moving forward. But it takes all of us, not just one. So.
Jared, it's come to our attention that you pronounce your last name Wagner. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. I don't really ever say anything about it because I hear both all the time and it makes zero sense why we do pronounce it Wagner. But yeah, that's what I gotta say about that.
You had another homer today. What'd you make of your performance on the whole?
Yeah, I thought I was seeing the ball well. Just getting good pitches to hit, swinging at good pitches and borderline pitches, maybe letting it go. So seeing it well.
What was the pitch you got for the home run in the first? And maybe can you talk us through what it was like, bouncing back and getting the lead in the first inning against the freshman?
Yeah. So I was a fastball. It was I think it was middle in. Just was able to turn on it. Pretty much got all of it. So knew that one was going to go, and it was a good feeling just being able to put the team up after we went down 1-0 in the first. So.
Kendall, what was the mindset like in the dugout and everything? I mean, y'all blew the lead in the ninth. Your closer, goes out with an injury. That's pretty tough to come back from, but y'all found a way to win. Like, what was the mindset going into that?
Yeah, just keep going. Obviously, there's a couple innings that didn't go our way, but we're like, next one's the one. Just keep pushing. And Dylan just kept going out there, pitching his butt off, and came through at the end.
And for Jared and Kendall, the second guy they brought in, the first guy out of the bullpen, seemed like he kind of held y'all down. What was he doing that was so tough?
Yeah, he went at least to lefties. It was the fastball changeup. Tunneled him pretty well, kind of from the same arm slot. They kind of looked similar. And then, after seeing him once, it was knowing that coming up the second time it wasn't as bad. But yeah, he did a good job. He was a good pitcher.
Yeah, for righties, it was more fastball slider attack, expanding that slider, maybe low and out. I think we did have some really good at bats against him, and we hit some balls that were hit really well just at people. So, that's how it goes sometimes. But yeah.
Couple big swings from Cal. Obviously, you guys have seen him all off season. You pitched to him. How good is it to see him kind of get that off his shoulder? And what's these last few weeks when y'all have been like talking to him in the dugout, trying to motivate him? Just what have y'all seen from him, but behind the scenes?
Yeah, that was awesome to see. Just from this fall, pre-spring, he is probably the most pure hitter I've ever seen in my whole entire life. I mean, he's unbelievable. I'm really happy for him. You gotta, it's maybe like a little weight off your shoulders now. You can just sit back and do what he does. So.
Yeah, really happy for him. He's a really, really talented hitter, and we all saw that in the fall and the spring, and obviously, or the fall and the preseason. But obviously, he maybe a little cold start, and it was awesome to see him make that big hit, and I think you're going to see that continue.
I guys appreciate it.
Appreciate it.